Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Moonmist and we're going to be continuing to play some Phoenix Wright. So hopefully we can save Maya, but knowing the game, we're probably going to have to do 2 days, probably. But yeah, so let's go ahead and save Maya, hopefully. Alright, let's see. But yeah, hopefully everyone's having a wonderful day or night where they currently are watching. What? The prosecutor von Karma? You mean? No, I heard that it was its successor this time. Successor? Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks so all I can win. He was a man of obsession with the word perfection. He had a perfect record 40 years ago. Who knows what sort of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. And now his successor, I wonder what kind of person they'll be. I don't know, we'll see. It's no good. Mystic Maya. Pearly. Oh, it's Pearly. Of course. You showed up. Thanks for coming this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over their trainees. She said that she's training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Then you came by by yourself? Yep, I snuck out of the manor and followed the map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. Oh, I accidentally hit the button a little too close. I can't. Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train. Oh man. Pearly? What do you mean? What about the train? Huh? What's a twain? I give up. It's a time, isn't it? I'm really scared if Von Karma tries to do something to me. At least I know Mr. Edwards would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who's that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's a friend. Objection. I still remember him as though I seen him only yesterday. Objection. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. Objection. Objection. It was always back and forth with them, but when they're rivals for life. Maya, please don't mention that name again. Oh, Phoenix, what happened? Did you two break up? Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. He's not coming back. What? Wait a second. What is that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick? Yeah, I'm sure he's just on vacation. It's perfectly fine. Nothing bad happened. He's just on vacation. Ooh. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. All the prosecution and the defense prepared? What's with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Yes, Your Honor. Why does he always seem mad at me? Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? Hold on. So she's the famous successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? Oh, hey! Hey, Zach. Welcome. Yes, she's the girl, apparently.
Let's embark on exciting adventures
I am
together.
Franziska Von Karma, the prodigy.
Your presence makes our journey even more
I see.
special.
I give up the promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Revenge? Is this about her father, Manfred Von Karma? But yeah, how are you doing, Zach? Hope you're having a wonderful day.
Is it something of a personal nature? I'm sure you can.
Whip. I'm talking. Oh, dang. Why is she allowed to have a whip in courtroom? I know, why says she has a whip? I don't know. There really shouldn't be any type of weapons in the courtroom. If you interrupt again, I may whip with... wait. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person. I beg of you. Yeah. Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please.
Those of the Von Karma blood have only one thing, and that is perfection. The defendant Maya Fey will find no escape from her guilt on my watch.
Very well. What is the defense position? Your Honor? Does the defense wish to enter the plea of not guilty?
You're doing good, that's good. Oh, you're getting lunch. Oh, nice. Hopefully you have a good lunch.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Foolish who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified defense? A plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. You could very easily make a solid case on that with self-defense, but defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead just self-defense is to say that you did kill someone. Didn't Von Karma also give us 10 minutes too, but failed? Yes, he did. He also did. We'll see how she does. How foolish. If that's how you want to play, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I shall call the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Just like father, like daughter, I suppose. Oh, hey, Gumshoe. Witness, your name and occupation.
Yes, sir. My name is Detective Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct.
Yeah. Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. If everyone would like to look at this map. The challenge chamber has no windows, no doors, and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. What were they doing in there? They were just channeling, a spirit, sir. Just channeling a spirit?
That's quite the disbelief there, Your Honor.
Anyway, the first few after the challenge started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. And a few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room. And that's when they found the victim was already dead, correct? Oh, that was the judge. Oh, my bad. I believe this one is one of those open and shut cases I've ever presented over.
No, it's not. There has to be something.
So, how was the victim killed?
I was about to get to that. Stop wasting time, then. Cause of death. Let's see.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. It was a shot from the point-blank range. But before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instant death. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
Interesting.
So the victim was stabbed before being shot?
This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. After being stabbed in the chest, he was shot in the forehead at point blank. Interesting.
The court accepts this into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness.
Okay. Right, Gumshoe, tell me the truth. Are you lying to me? Better not be lying. Yeah, let's press on everything. The murder weapon detective Gumshoe. Wait, the murder weapon detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. The victim's. Now, why would he have... Objection! Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point is that you're missing whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention, then I suggest you start.
Fingerprints? There were fingerprints?
Along with the victims. The defendant, Maya Faye's, were also on the grip, sir.
So the defendant's fingerprints were on the left on the murder weapon.
Yes, I walked into her hands there. Point blank, huh? So, how far away is that? It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. That was a cute objection voice, unlike the high pitch of the guy in the demonic funk harp. True, that's very cute. Very adorable. And how would you know if he was shot in point blank? Mr. Phoenix, Wright? I grow tired of the foolish of the foolish fools to this foolish country. Excuse me? Gunpowder burns. Gunpowder burn? When something is shot from point blank, a burn arises is left around the bullet hole.
Gunpowder explodes is what makes the bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there was definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
Wow, I never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. I did not know that either. But why was he stabbed? Stabbed? And what about the stab? Well, what was he stabbed with?
A fruit knife. I see. And whose knife was that?
Looks like it belongs to the face, sir.
And of course, my face fingerprints are all over it. All over it, huh?
It doesn't look good. What do you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? So, do we get to have the knife? How come we don't get to have that knife as evidence? Hopefully we get it later. How severe was the wound? If that had been half an inch more to the right, it would have been to hit the victim's heart. After a stabbing like that, it was impossible to fight back, let alone sting him. The testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Are you sure he was stabbed that first then shot?
Yep, as sure can be. One look at the wounds and you'll come to the same conclusion, pal.
A fool is a fool who only listens to the foolish opinions of other fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think of it a little bit more before you open your big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? What a pain.
That's enough. We have clearly established on how the victim was murdered.
I brought the 2 murder weapons with me today. Okay, good, we can finally get the murder weapons.
Very well, the court accepts them into evidence.
Hey, so the pistol... The murder weapon was Grace... Then 2 shots were fired. There's Maya's and Gray's fingerprint. Okay, it's another one. The murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belongs to the face. Bears Maya's fingerprint. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at the time.
And the 2 murder weapons with both defendants' fingerprints on them, huh? It does seem like an open and shut case.
Naturally. This has gone from bad to worse. This is a summary just now wasn't simplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there's no room for doubt, isn't there?
That is quite true, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's an opinion of this court that you do not just adjust your plea, and you stand to lose.
See, just as I promised, Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What would you do, Mr. Wright? You could change to self-defense because now it will be the time to do so. This is your final chance.
This is a huge decision. I better think this all the way through. Nope, not guilty. If we plead just self-defense, we would basically be confessing to murder. After all the trial, Maya's life would still be ruined, and she'll be labeled a murderer. I can't let that happen. Your Honor?
Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing but complete acquittal. Now. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright, Detective.
Yes, sir?
Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike.
Yes, sir. Now, see here, proceedings are run by... yes, of course, go ahead, Detective. Give your testimony.
I think the court would like to hear the other piece of incriminating evidence. Oh, there's more? Sorry, pal, but there's more incriminating piece of evidence. This costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed the person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Oh, sure it's hers though? It could have been someone else's. Because she was still wearing her costume, or her thing, her robes, while she was in jail. I don't know.
So, this is a costume? There certainly is evidence of black sprayed of blood on this.
Please directly links to my face to the crime, sir.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence.
Clothes that Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. There are blood spatters on it.
Alright, Mr. Wright.
Maya's fingerprints on both the murder weapons and blood splatter on her clothes. Could this situation get any worse? Huh, what's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think it's the last piece of I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk it off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. I don't think hitting people in court would work in real life. You'll be thrown out as soon as possible. Yep, true. You'll get thrown out as soon as possible. Yeah, definitely that would not work. Oops. Hold it. Why didn't you say so in your testimony earlier?
You're kinda scary today, you know, pal. Come on, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. Alright. Just please stop glaring at me like that.
We're scaring the judge. Hey, this is a serious matter here. It's life or death for my good friend Maya. Maya's costume? Yeah, she was wearing this when we arrested her. Maya, she's wearing her challenge costume today too. Is she not allowed to wear anything else? Probably not. There's blood on the costume. Lab results show it was the victim's blood.
So this is the blood for the victims of the defense clothes.
Definitely not good.
Oh, Were there any other clues that glean from this piece of evidence? Well...
Objection. You mustn't change the topic. Then the good detective here must testify again. Too bad. Not enough time. Let's move on.
Yes, Ms. Von Karma is perfectly correct.
Now even the judge is on her side. But if I'm biting off more than I can chew off here, what should I do? Press further. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up resistance? There must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There's a bullet hole on the sleeve. Yeah, there's a bullet hole on the sleeve. There must be something about this costume. I just have to look harder. Well, bullet hole on sleeve.
Mr. Wright, Ms. Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it.
Well, there's a hole in the costume. Looks like it's my time's up. So about the costume. There's one thing off. Your Honor? Actually, there's something wrong with this piece of evidence.
What?
What are you talking about, pal? Just literally said, oh, yep, yes he did. He didn't even realize it. What are you talking about, pal?
What is the problem that you're talking about?
I've come this far. There's no turning back now. The problem I have with this piece of evidence is here. There's the mouse. Right there. That little hole spot right there. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume.
The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here. A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Hold on. What is around this hole? It smells faintly like gunpowder. Gunpowder? No one ever told me. A hole that smells of gunpowder.
It looks like I found a hole that I was looking for. Your Honor, it's the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole.
Order, order, order. This is a very grave matter. The best we can correct the court records first before anything else.
Okay. Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Hold yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was just a fluke, nothing more. How could you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
Well, I agree it was a mistake on the police's part. What Prosecutor Von Karma said is true. The evidence still stands. If you do not find more definitive problem with this evidence, then...
No way.
Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir. Defendant attacked... okay. The defendant attacked on the hole. Press this one. He wasn't fighting back? How'd you know he wasn't or wasn't not? If we could find no evidence that the victim pulled any sorts of struggle, pal. We literally just had the gunshot thing, so there was clearly struggle. Come on now.
So, did the murderer have to fight the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changes drastically.
We're in real trouble now. Only had some sort of proof the victim did fight back. Well, we do have the proof. No one times it 2 times. The gunshot was 2 times. Von Karma thinks they should decide the verdict with this one testimony alone. Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, then I'll have her have it, so we have to press on that one. Okay. Going to show the evidence for the last one. Okay, then present. Now where's your costume? There it is. Detective Dick Gumshoe? Yes? Having you call me by my full name is kind of weird feeling.
that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. Yeah, I did. Then, what may I ask is this bullet hole that you police overlooked supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. It was this that mean. Wait, is this what it means to not fight back? Yeah, you're right. It seems that you are correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Huh. What is it? What is it with the "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Mr. On Karma? It seems that Maya Fee was shot at by the victim. However, this is only the grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected self-defense and plead not guilty. Yeah. Now that you... Why? That's right. Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No. Well, that is true. Oh, a little curtsy. Furthermore, just the fact that there was a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to stagnate a plea of subjugate even a plea of self-defense. How so? Yeah. Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information that required, added in, of course. Oh, you mean by myself? You want me to put together as a scenario all by myself? Yeah. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. During the challenge, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of its strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were so close, he missed. The defendant then picked up an opening and took the victim's gun and ended it. The scenario that you put together does make sense. Yes, sir. Well, Mr. Wright, on the surface, it does seem to make sense. However, I won't give up that easily. Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's press on everything. There's quite a difference between the height between Dr. Gray and the defendant. At his body strength, and it seems unlikely the defendant could have stabbed the victim. Not that you mention it, yeah, I guess. You think you would get away with such a flimsy reasoning, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Maya Fate was in the middle of a challenge, was she not? When channeling with the Kron channeling technique, the medium physically changes. With the nurse's build, the defendant could easily have been matched for the doctor. I don't believe it. She studied up on the Kron channeling technique? Like I said before, I am perfect. About what are you talking about? I don't quite get it. Never mind. Let's continue with the testimony. Okay, next one. So he was stabbed, but the stab wound didn't kill him? But if you think about it, blood loss, he was probably hurt pretty badly. How badly would you say he was? Actually, I went to give blood the other day. Afterwards, I felt a little lightheaded and dizzy. I guess the damage was maybe about 10 times the dizziness. Yeah. Sorry. Poor guy. He's always getting bullied by the prosecution. Where in the world did the pistol come from? It looks like the victim, Dr. Gray, has specifically bought it for that day. But a handgun? He got it off the black market about 2 days before the murder. Why did Dr. Gray bring a gun? Was he taking precautions against something? Okay, next one. Are you saying that the bullet hole in the costume was made then? Sorry, pal, but yeah, that's what I think. The two of them were already fighting when a gunshot was fired. Maya, I'm really glad you weren't hurt. True, it would have been bad if you got hurt. Maya's never fired a gun before in her life. Expect them already taken off the safety. With the safety off, even an amateur like you can fire it just by pulling the trigger. Even me, I wonder. Don't get dark thoughts, Phoenix. Don't get dark thoughts. I still like your little curtsy. Now, do you understand? Yvonne Karma's logic is perfect. His testimony certainly makes us look bad, but there's gotta be a contradiction in there somewhere. And uncovering is going to be uncovering the truth. I can feel it. Okay, so what do I need to present? Let's see. Gunshot point blank. Residue around a bullet hole. Gun fired twice. Bears by Gray's fingerprints. Fruit knife belongs to my fingerprints. What is it that I need? Let's see. Stabbed in chest and gun shot point blank. The diagram. Well, we still have this folding screen. But I don't know. Let's see, defense, use the strength. Yeah, this is very hard. Victim uses gun, strength, fight back. Well, to find him, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but since they were too close, he missed. The defendant then picked up the gun and took an opening. Yeah, this is very hard. Wait. I don't know. This is very hard. Yeah, stabbed in the chest and shot blank blank. Gun was fired twice. Let me save. Just in case. What can I present? Let's fight back. While they're fighting, the victim took out his gun. No, it wasn't that. I thought it would be something, but no, not yet. Objection denied. Yep. I know. Okay, so... I know, whoopsie, didn't go well, yep. Man. Then we picked up the opening shot and took the victim's gun. Yeah, this is very hard. Oh, hi, Lizbie. Hi. Hopefully you're having a wonderful day. Or night. I'm still not sure what time zone you are, but I hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome. Yeah, we're playing Phoenix Wright right now, and I'm having a real trouble with this case. I have no idea what I need to do. I'm trying to figure out what I need to present and what evidence I need. I'm having a real hard time. I'm not really sure what I need to present. We just woke up, you've been sleeping all evening, and now it's 2 AM. Oh, dang, that's pretty late. But you're wide awake? Well, at least you're wide awake now, so that's good. Yeah, hopefully you had a wonderful sleep. Hopefully you had some sweet dreams. They were pretty nice, that's good to hear. I like it when my dreams are also nice too. I'm really having a hard time with this case. No, it's not that one either. Yeah, this case is hard. I guess I can press again. Man, I'm not really sure. Let me press on this one. So you're saying that's the bullet holes the constables need then? Sorry pal, but yeah, that's what I think. Turn server ready, cycle gunshot fired. Minus the fired gun and allies. The victim already taken off the safety. The safety off the raptured, like you can fire it. Not very helpful. Okay, there has to be something I'm missing. Can you telling the defense all the chances at the victim? There's quite a difference between the height. And yeah, then she says about the cron technique. Physically changes, yep. Yes, you are perfect, yes. Do I have to present something else? Let's see, so the victim in that case was mini mining. No. Oh, jeez. It's not that one either. Yeah, that was the victim that died, and so that one should have been the tail ending. Okay, let's try this one again. So we used stab, but the sapling didn't kill him. But if you think about it, the blood loss would probably hurt pretty bad. How bad would he hurt? I actually went to get blood the other day, then he just goes on a tangent about him giving blood and how that made him dizzy. It's not very much helpful. Then I told him he took out the gun. Where in the world did the pistol come from? Victim break his pistol if we had that key. Got a gun. He got the black mark 2 days ago. So, it's kinda like premeditated when he brought the gun. Do I have to present the gun? No. Ding. It is very hard. I can't find that contradiction anywhere. I'm gonna have to load it, because next one's gonna fail. Okay, let's go ahead and load so we can get all the points back. Strength. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim was shot, but they were too close to miss. Then they picked up the gun, the victim's gun, and ended it. This is very hard. They go. Patient died for malpractice. That's gonna help. That's the map of the meat manor. That's not gonna help at all either, I don't think. That's definitely not gonna help. Mini Miney's nurse at Great Special died after failing sleep at the wheel. We're gonna have to use this somewhere. I don't know where though. Then we got the key. The map is a channeling room. Stabbed in the chest and shot at point blank range. Gunpowder residue around the bullet hole. Murder weapon was Gray's. Two shots fired, bears bias and Gray's fingerprint. Murder weapon, small fruit knives that belongs to these, bears bias fingerprint. Clothes that Liza were wearing at the time. Then there's the bullet hole on the sleeve. Okay. This is very hard. Victim. Essentially, snapped on the chest. But would a brute knife actually do that? No. Not that one either. Man. Of course, they used Glacia to fight back. While the two victims were fighting, the victim took out his gun. Took a shot, but they were too close, he missed. Did I present something in this one? No. Ugh, Jesus. Does anyone know? I don't know. 'Cause I have no idea. This is too hard for me, apparently. You're stuck too? Oh, that makes both of us. Took the victim's gun. No, it's not the gun either. You guys keep penalizing me. No, it's not the apostrophe report either. Dang it. Alright, let me go ahead and load. Man, why is this one so hard? Where's the victim used to like strings? Shot. The assessment clearly makes us look fair, I guess, yes. There has to be a contradiction, but I don't know where. I pressed on everything. And didn't really get too much new information. He's never fired. Okay, this is just how that. Of course, even if she hasn't, the safety was off, so anyone could fire it. And that doesn't help. Can you check to see if the file says anything? No, okay, yeah, I could double check. Alright, so let's see. You mean the apostrophe report? Because this is stabbed in the chest and shot at point blank. Gunpowder residue around the bullet hole. On the gun, it just says 2 shots fired, bears Maya's and Gray's fingerprints. And the knife, the small fruit knife, belongs to Maya's face. And then to this thing, Maya's costume. I'm not really sure, I don't really see any connections to anything. And we look at this folding screen that we have to do something about. I don't even see anything else. Oh, the floor plans? Yeah, we can check the floor plans. Let's see, where's the floor plans? Floor plans. Here they are. Yeah, this is the floor plans. I'm sure they're like sitting... They're in the 4 square area. That's where they were. I don't know. Wait. I don't know. It's very confusing. But yeah, that's the floor plans. Challenge, of course, the victim. Right back. After fighting, the victim took out his gun. Victim took a shot, but they were too close. Maybe present the floor plans? Floor plans weren't that one. And took the victim's gun, the opening. I tried the pistol. I tried her clothes. Yeah, I did the apostrophe report too. Man. I have no idea. This is very, very hard. At least for me, anyway. The victim took a shot, but it was too close.
We missed, yes, he missed, but then... Relative were fighting, the victim took out his gun. His last strength to fight back. During the challenge, the defendant saw their chance to stab the victim in the chest. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you for saying me, I'm cute. Thank you. It makes me happy. Even though I can't figure out what I need to do here. I'm very much stuck. I have no idea what I need to do. Yeah, I don't know either. No, it's okay, no problem. This is the first time I got stumped in this game. Like, completely stumped. During the challenge, the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim. And of course, the victim used the last of the strength to fight back. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. The victim took a shot, but because they were close, he missed. The defendant then picked up the opening and took the victim's gun and ended it. I don't know. Not the folding screen. Is that where the bullet hole went when he shot? I got technically 2 more, but I still got 1 more before I have to reload. The costume on this one? It was the costume. Oh my gosh. I'm actually gonna reload, as I want to keep those points back. I'm definitely gonna need them for next time. I'm gonna reload. Because I figured it out. It's the costume. Oh, jeez. Okay, so it was in this one, and we need to present the costume. There you go. Missing a tiny hole in this costume. Would the prosecution be undoing? Eh? What do you mean? This little hole is actually a huge hole in your testimony. Explain yourself, Mr. Wright. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired a gun at point blank. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? That is true. There's no gunpowder residue on this thing. It took me forever to figure this out thing. Gunpowder burn? This is what you testified earlier. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. No. But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume. I'm dumb too, don't worry about it. That is a very good point. And what exactly does this mean? It means when the shot was fired, they were standing apart from each other. What now? I am disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you could punch a hole in my logic with that? With this wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone could explain anything anyway. Then, I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. Sorry, had a cough. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed away the defendant. And that is when they were separated, and he fired. How is that? As if it was even possible. According to the testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have enough strength to push back the defendant very far after that. Yeah. Well then. That's right, the defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have pushed him someplace between the doctor and herself. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy you, even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
I must think carefully. I can't afford to make a mistake here. Concentrate and think. Something does not make sense. There's a fatal flaw in your argument, Your Honor.
Fatal? Huh? No.
Very interesting. I'd love to see where this flaw is. Show me something that contradicts my explanation. There has to be something that's snagged in her explanation somewhere. They put some distance between them before rushing to make the final blow. And when they was about to strike, the doctor took his shot. There must be a piece of evidence that contradicts the line of thinking. Well, got the folding screen. Yeah, the folding screen. I was thinking the same thing. This is the piece of evidence. It destroys your logic.
What is that? A folding screen?
I would like to point out the court's attention to the hole in the folding screen. Yeah. It looks like you already knew what I'm about to talk about.
Who? What? Mr. Wright, your explanation, please.
Are these two really that clueless? The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the folding screen. It passed through a height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means... when the shot was fired, the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but was actually squatting low to the ground. Gotcha.
Order. This changes everything.
Please look at the diagram of the scene of crime. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when he fired the shot, and the bullet hit this folding screen. It hit at this location about 8 inches off the ground. At the time, the defendant wasn't in this area. Well, if it was over here, she would be over here. Well, she would be here? Like over here, maybe. But even then, it's kind of low. So the victim was here, then Maya should be here? Unless he was somehow behind the screen. Maybe in front of the hole? Maybe. We'll do that real quick. She was standing here near the folding screen. And wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance apart from that? They couldn't be behind it. Oh, okay, well, maybe it could be. You're probably right. Isn't it possible that the defendant was standing much closer to the victim? That's impossible. But why? You, of all people, should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. If she was shot from somewhere closer, there would be gunpowder burn present. However, there is nothing of the sort around the bullet hole of this costume. Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you.
I believe this has now been proven that the defendant was standing away from the victim when she was shot at. But do you think that she has been charged of the situation?
It changes everything. Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what was the defense doing at the time?
Squatting all the way at the folding screen?
Exactly. If Maya Fey was the real murderer, why would she be standing by the folding screen instead of preparing to strike? Yeah.
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense.
Yeah, I figured there had to be a reason. Figuring things out and proving your logic behind everything is your job. Oh. Alright,
With this, the rest of the trial should be in the big... blast radius of disaster. You're such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix, Wright? To think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you. You amuse me. Ugh. Of all things to inherit, why did she have to be that barmy smile? Detective, how dare you damage my perfect logic? Yep, no problem. You go fill the water. How is this all my fault? You can start repairing your standing by first removing the 3-strand goatee. I don't know who let her bring the weapon, but I don't know. She likes to whip people around with it, though. Don't know why they let her have it. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I've had all I can take of this detective's face. She is very mean. And Detective Gumshoe, unfortunately, he does get bullied by a lot of the prosecutors. Unfortunately. I think it's time to call the next witness. Next witness? That's gotta be Lada. Okay, well, the court will take a 5-minute recess. After we convene, we will hear from the next witness. To be continued. Let's see, what time is it? No, it's still pretty early. We can continue doing it, no problem. Yes, but we do need a save. Save. Okay. Oh, Maya. I'm actually gonna take a quick drink of water, so I'll be right back. Okay, got my water. Phew, that was a close one. I knew you were giving it all to defend me, but if I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air. I feel like that was pretty close to dying myself. I absorbed a little too much oxygen or air. Had a cough again. But you're wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Thanks. Wait, tricked? That must be the lawyer's secret technique, right? By the way, is the next witness who I think it is? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Vryhoth. Oh, guess there's no escaping her, huh? Remember, Nick, you promised you save me. If you lose, me and my sister's ghost will come after you and hunt you. Oh no, she's threatening with paranormal activity. Your sister? You mean, are you talking about Mystic Mia? Yeah, do you remember her, Pearly? My sister, she was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, Pearly. Alright, part 2. Court will now reconvene. Now, the first order of... No. I don't want to hear it, old man. After I call my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy. Yes, sir. Bring in the photographer who witnessed the channeling. Witness your name and occupation, if you please. Hey, Phoenix, how you doing? Just fine. Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know. Yes. Name and occupation. I declare, what in tarnation?
Hey, Judge, this here is a violence against my fair self.
That is fine.
That's fine? That ain't fine. That's a whip. Now, there is no need for foolishness outcries from our foolish fools. Just hurry and testify what happened the day of the murder. I haven't even got to say my name and job yet. The name's ladypixelheart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
No. Let's be one big happy family. Okay?
Oh jeez. Fun Karma has everyone, I don't know. She's treating everyone weird. And really mean. Only the doc and the defendant went into the challenge chamber. We were waiting outside the door and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lloyd there then broke down the door. And then we rushed into the room. Inside that, the dead victim and the defendant were waving a pistol around. Oh, you don't like the opposing lawyer? Yeah, she's pretty rude. Fun Karma. Well, that's basically her family's like that. She has a father that was in the previous game that we were facing, and he was kinda like that too. So it must run in the family. I swear, other than those two, there were no others in the room.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Reckon, of course. Yeah, excuse me? Reckon, of course. Short for you reckon. Of course I did. Yeah. Does it look like I care? Just hurry up and show your picture to the court. The moment of truth. What will it be in that picture? Let's see here. Oh, this picture. Here it is. Oh.
It would certainly seem that the only defendant and the victim were in that room.
Interesting. Are you ready, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, I will clear all doubt about Maya through this cross-examination. Just watch me. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so go ahead and start pressing. Was it really the only witness, those two that went in? Oh yeah, Maya's really cool. I like Maya. What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Ugh. Why don't you answer that yourself? What was it really that you... Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and Maya are the ones that the only two that went in that room.
Oh, hold on. We can't have the defendant testify against his own client.
Anyway, folks, not only the two of them went in the challenge chamber, you hear? But you knew that from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness continue. Was it really gunshot? Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Ugh. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes. I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
And why are we listening to the defense testify?
Oh, we just started the second part of the trial. Where, it's ladypixelheart. You remember her? Yeah, she's the witness right now. And we're trying to figure out... We saw the picture. I'll show you the picture real quick. She gave us this picture. This one. Yeah, she gave us this picture. There's the person there, which... It does look like Maya, but I don't know if it really is Maya, but... She is holding a gun. Then there's the victim on the floor. Yeah. I don't know. But she gave us this picture. That's the new picture that we got. And right now we're just pressing on all her statements. So you didn't really miss too much. And the world becomes just a little crueler. I heard gunshots long ago, so I know. And then I tell ya, that was the gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up. It's probably Miss Von Karma. Oh no, she was in there. Oh, that's a twist. So let me get this straight. This lawyer here there broke down the door? Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? Yes. Yes, Miss Vin Karma, I broke down the door. Sorry. Why does this feel like I'm in question? No need to apologize. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That is something I would like to see.
The judge is smiling rather openly. I'll take that as a good sign. And what did you see once you broke in? Are you sure that was the defendant Maya Fang? Sure, sure I am. Lada seems awfully confident in your testimony. Press harder, Lada, please, think back on the day once more. What you getting at? Remember what you said when you broke into the room? What did you say? I was murdered. Click. Lada, at a time like this, times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? When you saw the murder at the time, you couldn't even tell if it was Maya Fate or not. Am I correct? Yeah, well, yes, see.
Order, Mrs. Hart. You're here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry. Good. To shift things back to my side. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Witness, think back when those two entered the challenge chamber. When they entered? One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, it was Maya that went in.
It looks like we come to a collective conclusion. This person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fang.
Exactly. Rats. And I'm trapped like one again. Are you absolutely certain of that? Sure am. But that old witch chased it out of the room, so... Old witch? Does she mean Morgan Fane? But there was no one else in there, you know? For a fence lawyer, she's pretty offensive to look at. Ooh, ding. That's quite a burn. The challenge chamber was very dark, almost pitch black. There's really almost no one else in there. What about behind the folding screen? Yeah. What about the folding screen? There could have been someone behind there. What about behind the folding screen? Did you check back there? Reckon given. Huh? What in the... given, you know. You reckon? That's a given. It took me a good look around the room once. And there ain't no way anyone's hanging around behind that folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Given, I mean, am I having a little difficulty in understanding you? If you would have stopped saying such things as given,
Now then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, do you see a problem with his testimony, or don't you? Just as I thought, there was nothing wrong with her testimony. I was with her, so I know she's telling the truth.
Enough. It seems like there's no issue with Miss Hart's testimony.
At the time of the crime, only 2 people were in the challenge chamber. The victim, Dr. Gray Tanner, and the defendant, Maya Fing.
The face of the defense cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances, it would have to be the defendant.
What am I going to do if I just let this go?
What is it, Mr. Wright? You look like you have something to say.
If I make one wrong move, I'm going to have the judge against me. If there's anything I can do to present that would prove that it's not mine, this photo? I don't think there's anything that you can present. Probably.
Let's see, do we have anything? Oh, wait, let me see. Oh, we can't see, wait, can I see the picture? Let me see the picture. Let's see, picture. What sleeve it was, is that the right sleeve or is that the left sleeve? No, that'll be the left sleeve. And we can't see the left sleeve in the picture. So we can't tell if there was a bullet hole or not. If we can prove that there's a bullet hole, but this picture is hard to tell. So probably... We really need a front picture. So I guess you're probably right, we can't present anything. But if we can prove, like somehow get a front shot, because I know she took like 2 pictures. So wait, didn't Morgan give us a picture at one time? I thought she did. Just gotta remember to see a different photo. I don't know. Well, Miss Wright? Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my thing. I didn't say anything about giving up. I just don't have the right piece of evidence to prove my argument. That's enough. Is this it? Is this all I can do? I think it's quite obvious that this court has a verdict of not guilty is not possible. I told you, I'm that totally 100% impossible. Now, Mr. Karma, do you have any further questions for this witness? Having established the defense guilt, further questioning wouldn't be needed. What about the defense? No further questions, I presume. I couldn't protect Maya. The defense. What's gonna happen? Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face. A lawyer is someone who can smile, no matter how bad it gets. Mia! I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say? But Pearls, her clothes are a bit small. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. But how? She's already taken away every advantage. The advantage is still in your hand. Think carefully one more time about what you saw in the challenge chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? Dr. Gray. Like... I was murdered. What? Click. Yeah, see, she took 2 pictures. Not at a time like this. Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. So we have a second photo. She needs to protect the second photo now. You see, there's one final piece to this puzzle. I don't know that she could do that with the other person than other man. Well, they are part of the Faye family, so it makes sense that Pearls can have the ability too. But again, she said that clothes were a little too small for her, so hopefully she's okay. Mia, question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it unconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Now then, this court would like to end this cross-examination period. Hold it. Please wait, Your Honor. The defense would like to question the witness testify one more time. Overruled. Fine. I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has already ended. Furthermore, it's fine. I'll allow this other testimony. Yvonne Karma's case is perfect, absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that? But I mean, I have some places I must go after this. No. All right, I'll allow it. Miss Hart, please hurry and give us another testimony. Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about? Please tell us once more what happened between when you burst into the chamber. Okay, you got it. This shall be her downfall? Ooh, hopefully. You see, you got through the judge somehow, right? Well, actually it was Von Karma's whip that got through to him. True. Alright, part 2. When we broke down the room, all I can focus was on Maya. I was, kind of scared about the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm real bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot. Nothing seems different from before. Some parts of testimonies were very vague. I should press on those sections. Struggle all you like as you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. Okay. Okay, I guess we could press on everything just in case. So, what did she look like? You know, she looked like almost like a different person. A different person? She may have seemed like a different person. However, she was still Maya Fey. You've already made that point abundantly clear. Yes, that is true. Well then, Mr. Hart, did you happen to see anything else? Then perhaps the body was not Dr. Gray at all. Yeah? Well, I reckon that's possible. How's that possible? I don't... Phoenix, you even lost me. If the bodies inside the room was not of Dr. Gray, then whose body was it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Well, what if it was that of Maya's fate after channeling? Or maybe, yeah. Foolish fool spouting foolishness, just as I expected from a foolish fool such as you. If that were the case, then that would mean that Maya Fey is in fact dead. And that would make the defense chair quite a lonely place, wouldn't it? Yeah, sorry, Maya. Are you done here? Can I continue? And even knowing that, you still present on being a paranormal photographer? That's why I'm getting out of this here business. Scout's got some dirt on stars and to be a tabloid photographer from now on. She goes through jobs faster than a baby going through diapers. Yeah. Mr. Phoenix Wright, would you kill you to stay on topic for a change? Well, would it, Mr. Wright? Nice hack team in stereo. Guess I should be grateful. It's not in 5.1. Oh, I get it. Stereo and surround sound. I still managed to... Okay, you still got the picture, so can you show me the picture? 2, right? There we go. 2... what? 2 shots. You took 2 shots. But only one has been submitted... But... Just noticed that she wasn't whipping a lot of single... Oh! True. So far she hasn't whipped a lot at all. Wow, I guess she has some standards. But I only see only one has been submitted as evidence. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you were withholding? No. You got it all wrong. You ain't me. I didn't mean any of my bad. I just know I couldn't be a little mean, but I ain't evil. Well, at least she knows herself. Then why have you not shown this other picture to the court yet? Well, ain't it obvious? The prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it. What? I guess she just hates me. Probably, she might just hate man in general. What? Von Karma? Miss Von Karma, you are hiding critical evidence? Unforgivable, Von Karma. Suppressing evidence like this, you're as bad as your father. Yeah, I think we just leave it to the judge. Ugh, I'm so mad I even my throat's clenching up. I might just leave it to the judge this. Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court? I thought this picture was not important and thus felt no need to submit it, that's all. How could you think?
this picture were more or less the same, so why bother with a second? I mean, it's just as much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How? How can you say that? If you want to see it badly, I'll submit it. Thank you. I need that picture. Bingo, there's no bullet hole. I got it. Thank you for proving my point.
What is this? What is this picture?
Isn't obvious the second picture of the witness took at the day of the crime? Well, it's a little off-centered, but that's all you get with a nervous amateur. Oh, that's the victim. Oh, I'll show you. It's supposed to be, let's see, where's the profiles? It's supposed to be this lady. Yeah, it's supposed to be this lady. Which is interesting. Yeah, they do kind of seem the same, but she was there at the time. But this is the lady that she was supposed to be channeling. So yeah, it's supposed to be Mimi Miney. Yep, it's not Maya, but remember, the maid channeling technique can be change their appearance. Mimi Miney is kind of bad though. Oh, yeah. Yes, yeah.
I think it's important to point here is the person who's in this picture. This is most definitely not Maya Fey. What is the meaning of this?
This might be the break I was looking for. Now, should I not insist this person in the picture is not Maya? Yeah, let's insist. Your Honor, as you can plainly see, the person in this picture is not Maya Fey.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, but her whole body is taking a different appearance.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn, then. That somehow the other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Order. Well, yes, I believe you were correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the challenge chamber was not Maya Fey.
Yeah, we did it. You're too soft. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Or perhaps she's telling her because bringing her dead sister back. Probably, yeah. Take a look at the prosecutor's von Karma's face. She's smiling? I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a closer look at this picture. When did she take this picture? When did you take this picture? This was taken yesterday at the detention center visiting room. This is Mr. Phoenix's Wright and the defendant Maya Fey during his visit. When did she... What? How did you get this picture? Mia Fey? Or Maya Fey?
But that's a totally different person.
But how did you get the picture? Look, looks this way because she was obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. Oh, don't change your voice there.
It's unbelievable that she can't.
Yet, it is the truth. I know, she took it without giving it to the police. That's very true.
Moonmist,
this makes no sense.
It's time for bed. I'll post
yes,
the
Mabel.
mode on our channel
I'll go to bed
to wish
soon.
everyone good night.
After this
Your
trial finishes,
well-being
okay?
matters.
Yes, I know.
Rest well.
Thank you. I do
big
appreciate you.
sister.
No
Sweet
problem.
dreams await
Yes, you too. Sweet dreams. I'll go to bed later, as soon as this trial's done. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue. When Maya Fey is in that state, she physically changes into a person she's channeling. So that picture won't work because of the second. True. That is true. Miss Von Karma, a word if I may. Mia. Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Surely you must know that picture cannot be submitted as evidence. Obviously, I know this picture is illegal, but I never intended to submit it as evidence in the first place. What is she? From the moment I showed this picture to the court, the case became all mine. After all, this image has now become forever burned into the judge's memory. I don't even have a single witty line. It looks like we've been had.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still can't believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
No, it's not Maya Fey. She doesn't have the bullet hole in her costume. How many times do I have to tell you? We literally talked about her having a bullet hole in the costume. And there's no bullet hole. Come on now. If I give up here, the trial will end. But if I slip up and say something wrong, it will be costing me. Is there a way you can prove that the person is in this picture is not mine? Yes, you can. That bullet hole is not there in the sleeve. Your Honor?
Oh, Matt's fire has returned to your eyes, I see.
This picture. Within the picture lies a critical contradiction to all the testimonies up until now.
A contradiction?
So, you think that you spotted a problem with this picture? Then earn your keep. Why don't you point out exactly what is so strange? No bullet hole. Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve? But there isn't anything odd about it.
What did we just say in the other testimony? And that's exactly is why it's odd. Something should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there? Yeah. There was a bullet hole in the sleeve of the defendant's costume. If that's the case, then shouldn't it be here in this picture as well? Exactly.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to hit this valuable piece of evidence. You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Alright, this should be a major damage to her argument. Yeah, you got her. Don't celebrate just yet. You like to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma's face. Yeah, she's actually conceding a grin plastered all over her face again. Jumping the gun again, I see, Your Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean? And what incompetent fools?
If those fools down at the precinct hadn't missed this bullet hole, they would have given a report about it. Well, it's time for first time seeing a penalty from the other person, other than think it's true. But I think she's trying to weasel her way out of it, though. As I couldn't have known that this picture was any value to this court.
I see.
She's lying through her teeth, I know it. That woman knew everything, the bullet hole, the picture, everything. But you can't prove that. Franziska Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you needn't not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I personally make sure the detective gets what's coming. Uh-oh, poor Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure there will be a great dashing of teeth at the next salaries discussion. Poor Gumshoe, exactly, poor Gumshoe. He's always getting the bad end of the stick.
In any case, this is very big a problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in the sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear right after the shooting, there was none.
The judge is confused by the strange twist of events. Mr. Chansfiends, load all that you got into this one shot, alright? Got it. Watch this, Maya. Your Honor? There's only one logical explanation for this contradiction. That the shooter is someone else. The defense sleeve had a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. This person was shot. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a complete different person altogether. What? That's right. It was a completely different person.
Order, order, order. If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial.
Yo, why me? Well, I guess she does hit women. The defense argument, it was a complete mess. A complete mess. I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. Nah. Well, that's second time. Yep. Cancel her. She hit women. What the heck? Is there any way to ask a gal a favor? Be quiet, you. A complete mess. We're whipping everyone else in the courtroom. Yep. He completely lost it. So now she's whipping everyone. You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know. If you were lying, I swear my whoop will be the last thing that you see. Look, sis. You're looking mighty scary. Why don't we say you... Yeah. I swear, I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. She keeps hitting her again and again. Yep. She's getting punished. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Oh, poor Phoenix. Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then it poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right. Now hurry and answer, Phoenix Wright. Come on, you can't fall apart here, Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Mia's calling me by my full name. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Because she's left. Ooh. Yeah. Had enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough in you to turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix. So where does this intruder appear from? And where did Maya disappear to? I need to look into the situation from a different angle. Let's see. What if we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left the room somehow? If I could prove that either of those contradictions were true, when someone was in her body, like Mia, she would have left her body temporarily. True. That is true. She doesn't have... When they're channeling spirits, they're not supposed to have dreams. And remember, she said that she had a dream. So she definitely wasn't channeling any spirits at the time. So there has to be another person there somewhere. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you come up with. I think what happened before we first away into the challenge chamber is... Third person, no... Something else I can't explain. I'm sorry, but I simply can't. You see? And the reason is quite simple, because there's no explanation, that's why. As I thought, another big waste of Quart's time. Phoenix, you just can't give up on it like that. But Mia, rethink things one more time. There has to be an explanation. I'm already perfect, so of course my conclusions are already perfect. Alright, Phoenix, calm down. Let's try this one more time. Okay, I could prove that true conditions were true. Right, let's hear what you have to come up with. I think what happened before we first Okay, so... The third person had entered it. Well, no one came in. And me and Maya probably didn't leave. I guess the third person had to enter, but I didn't see anyone enter the room. Unless they came in before everything happened. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. Wait, we're presenting evidence? I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. So, wait, do I have evidence? Phoenix, what are you talking about? How do we have... What? How do we have evidence that someone else came in the room? What evidence are you talking about, Phoenix? I am very confused. I have no idea what Phoenix is talking about. There has to be someone else in the room.
I just said that she left her body. Well, she might have left her body, but where did her body go, though? Well, if she left her body, then how did she... I'm so confused. I thought there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. Like Lady too, when she left her body, so there's the... Well, again, well that might be the case, but... Now remember, as Mia told us that when they're channeling, they don't have dreams, and Maya had dreams. So that means she wasn't channeling anyone in the first place. So she couldn't have left her body. Unless Mia's lying about them not being able to have dreams while channeling. I'm really confused. Because that's what Mia said, that when you're channeling, you're not supposed to have dreams when you're channeling. That's a sign that you are leaving when you're not having dreams, but if you have dreams, that means you're just asleep. So I'm very confused. But what do I present though? Did I mess up already? I might have. So the other girl takes over. I don't know, I feel like it's the most logical thing for you. That she left the body for the girl to take off. True, that is true, that does make sense. But you also gotta remember that Mia told us that if they're having... They don't have dreams when they're channeling spirits. And Maya said that she had a wonderful dream. So clearly she wasn't channeling at the same time. So it does prove that there was someone else, but we need some other evidence though. Nope, that's not it. I already seen thank you. Yep, that's not it. Ouch, that's done. Think it over? Might have already left the room? Might have already left the changing chamber at some point. The defense can prove this. Oh, how foolish fools can make a foolish face while dreaming foolish dreams. Maya Fey would be Maya Fey was being looked at by her aunt Morgan Fey. The chances for leaving the crime scene is lower than the detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. What proves that the murderer, until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room? Well, the key, I think. Yeah, maybe the key. No, I guess you're right. The key. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the challenge chamber key, right? Before the challenge started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door? Yeah, that's why that's why we all couldn't get the door open. The key's the only one of a kind, after all. One of kind, you say? Wait, Mr. Phoenix, right? Yes? It looks like she's catching on. So what's it? I'm afraid to ask, but why is that key currently in your possession? What do you mean? Let's see how they explain. Then, okay, I'll trust you. What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, I agree. However, she didn't have the key at the time of the arrest. Yeah, well, ain't that a kid? So how come you be holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the scene of the crime at the time. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding the key that you see before you. No.
Okay, we're making progress.
It seems that we come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, this is person the defendant or not. The defense is arguing that the person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof of this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. Von Karma?
How could this be?
At this point in time, the verdict on the defense guilt is not possible.
Perfect case. How's there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm a prodigy. I've never lost a case. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict.
That's enough. If you'd like to continue, do so in the lobby. The court will now reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
Well, they didn't explain anything. I guess we have to do some more investigation. Wow. Was that you, Pearly? Oh, and something else. Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew how special you were. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in the room could have done that. Nick, I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember even leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into the room. Yeah. Yep, there goes your perfect trial. Well, at least you have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance? Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think we could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. Alright, Pearls, you ready to go buy some tickets? A ticket? Poor thing. So sheltered. He has a lot to learn. Okay, probably should end the stream here, so... It is getting late, and I got work tomorrow. Oh, already back at the top. Okay, we'll just, watch this very first steps real quick. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You kind of feel like she's faking the challenge and got taken? Maybe. You're welcome. I had to come and look for a few things here anyway. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man, she definitely didn't. She definitely didn't. Maybe you think, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderous person. Yes, Pearls. Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. Oh, poor Pearls. Well, we'll talk to Pearls again on the next time. Well, next Friday. I gotta go to work tomorrow, so I gotta make sure to go to bed early. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the title screen. Alright, so next Friday, we'll continue on with the next second investigation. Ugh, but man, that was quite the case. So we made it to part 2 of the trials, investigation, I mean. But yeah, there could be a third person, there could not be a third person. That's what we're gonna find out next time. We'll see. Because, Maya, apparently she was squatting down, so she got hit with her sleeve with a bullet hole. And by the screen, so she was either squatting or laying down around there. She was at least more closer to the ground. So there has to be something to do with that. So, I don't know. We'll see. Now we know that Von Karma's successor is a girl, and she likes whipping people. Yep, she likes whipping people, alright. Very much into whip. But yeah, it's very interesting. She's pretty interesting, I give her that much. She's a pretty interesting prosecutor. But yeah, so thank you, Zach, for being here. And thank you for Sybil for being here as well. And I don't think, and anyone else that was lurking, I do appreciate you as well, all those lurkers. And those that, are just, watching the VODs later on, I do appreciate you as well. Yep, so tomorrow, let's get ready for the Mario and Luigi brothership. Oh, no problem, thank you for being here. Okay, so tomorrow we're gonna play. Tomorrow and Sunday are gonna be Mario and Luigi Brothership. I really wanted to play that game, so we're gonna play that tomorrow. I've heard some mixed, like all those like the game reviewers are giving it kind of weird scores. But they're game critics. I don't really like paying attention to the game critics. And other people say that like overall for like the actual consumer base, like actual player base, are actually saying it's pretty good. So I don't trust game critics that much. And not ever since IGN did 7 out of 9 for Pokemon. Either was the remake Alpha Sapphire and Alpha Ruby. They gave it 7 out of 9. Too much water. It's like, no. Ever since then, I don't trust game critics. But we'll see how bad or how good Brothership is tomorrow. Because I've been really looking forward to that game. Oh yeah. Don't trust game critics. That's, I guess, my overall statement, I guess. Well, but we'll see how good or bad it is tomorrow. Hopefully it's really good. I played the only Mario and Luigi game that I played was Super Saga. And that one I really loved. Never trust reviewers unless they're a truly huge amount of viewers and a huge number. True. Yeah, that's all. But if you so doubt them, yeah, it's always best to just judge for yourself. But then again, if you do yourself, there's a chance that you might waste money. But sometimes you might not waste money. It's like a gamble, whether or not be good or not. But I'm pretty sure Brothership's gonna be pretty fun. Well, yeah, so see you all again next time. Well, yeah, do you have any suggestions for raids today? Anyone? If anyone has any suggestions for raids, that'd be pretty cool. If not, well, I'll see who's on. Alright, let's see. Who do we have? Only Aru? Okay, no problem. Yeah, I guess we can raid Aru. Let's see, what's she doing? Pointing? Pointing? Never heard that game. Pointing. Interesting game. I never heard of it before. But yeah, I guess we could raid Aru. No problem. Hey, again, thank you for everyone for stopping by. I do appreciate it. So have a good night, have a good day, wherever you're currently located, and hope to see you again on the next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. We appreciate your support. Join us again around 11:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for more magical adventures. Your presence enriches our journey. Let's create unforgettable moments together. See you next time.